when I came into the district, they had nothing. In fact, it was to the level where they had fired the entire previous IT department. There was no documentation left, and it was just two of us to figure this out, beginning to end. That's where we came from. So, you know, I sent him on the path of, you document the network, figure out what's connected to what and where. And then I started, all right, well, something's gonna break. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it will break. What are the key components that we need to remain functional? Right? And then start at the top of the stack. Who's my ISP? What are they connected to? What's their response time for an issue? And then, you know, sort of scope it out from there. You know, your internal servers, what's providing what services to who? So when something happens, you can at least follow that chain back to what was impacted and how can I work around that issue? Because really, you're looking just to, you know, contain the issue at first. But if you can provide operationally access to the others around you at the same time, it's better for the entire organization, right? So sort of trying to put walls up around the impacted segment and, you know, work around that. But we also looked at our emergency response plan because the state mandates the district has to have an emergency response plan. So then we're working with police and fire and saying, all right, well, what services are you dependent on from us? Like if you have an incident, what do you need from IT? And then I flipped it over. Say IT has an issue, who on the law enforcement side can I reach out to locally before I start my escalation chain through my insurance provider and the federal resources? So it was, you know, having those communications and conversations about, you know, we know it's going to be bad. We know something will break, and trying to anticipate those breakpoints.